All right, real live the tape.
Is this better?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's
George,
get it.
George, you got nothing to say?
Is George there?
I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh, what's
Doesn't
good?
the energy feel up? The energy feels up.
This is exciting.
I mean, it's good to know that it's not gonna fucking cut out. You know what I mean?
All right, so we got the Lex and Penn show. Pete is on indefinite suspension for being lazy. We got I think that's really all that goes into it. I think it comes down to that. He made all these promises of things he'd do, blogs he'd write, being on a podcast that he claims he came up with the idea, wasn't able to do it, so we're suspending him. I don't think his antics at the deadline helped either. I think we're three guys that were all kind of burned by Slippery Pete. He got a little slippery on us. I don't know. What do you guys? We've kind of already talked about it. What do you guys think of the trade, though? I don't have it exactly in front of me. I thought his trade with Simcoe was all right. That part of the 3-team deal. I think he's a moron for the trade he made with Big Brain. It was what? Joe Mixon for Big Brain 2022 first, and then repeat 2023 first, which projects to be, I'll say, a top 2 pick, probably number 1. Zach, you're the guest. I'll let you start. What do you think of that? What do you think of that deal? I kind of sound off on something a little bit.
I mean, I don't have much to say. Pete has way too many draft picks. In my opinion, he doesn't really. I think it's just too much for him to handle. Too much thinking for Pete now. Each draft is going to be really, really important because his roster is. He's got Montgomery. That's like pretty much it.
And Deshaun Watson, if he ever comes back.
Waddle.
Yeah, Waddle's nice.
He's good. He's good.
Right now, he's starting Jeremy McNichols, Le'Veon Bell. I know it's not about this year. I know he's trying to not score points this year. But yeah, I mean, when we were like shitting on him, he was putting a lot of emphasis on these draft picks. He's like, "Oh, I got my 2023 first back." I don't think he can name a single person in the 2023 draft class, which is hilarious to me. He's making all these trades. He's like, "I had to get that pick." It's like, why? Because he just has like this idea drilled in his head now that he has to get these draft picks. I think he's going to be. I think he bit off a little bit more than he can chew with these picks. George, what do you think?
He's a snake. He's literally a snake, rat, whatever type of rodent, reptile, creature you want to call him. I offered him 2. I was banging the drum and offered him 2 first. He's bragging about the fact that his pick's going to be 1.0. First of all, he's bragging like he accomplished something by acquiring his own pick that he's going to make 1.01. He thinks he like strategically got 1.01.
Talking about getting his own pick is that he traded Simcoe, Russell Wilson, and Simcoe owns the Slippery Pete 2022 first, and he didn't even get it back. He did all this negotiation with Simcoe, and he didn't even get his own pick back.
That should have been the first. That should have been the first
top 5 quarterback.
That should have been the first asset that he really looked for back. I feel like if he was going to trade the pieces that he did, would be his first back this coming year. I don't know, just would feel good to have. So he's really in it for the long haul until, I guess 2023, 24. I haven't really looked too far into his trade, but I think they're pretty much all backlogged a few years from now. He doesn't really, I don't know.
He's got the McMorrow 2022 first, and he's got the Big Brain 2022 first. So, I mean, McMorrow, he's in a position where he might drop. So I guess maybe he could. I mean, that's still a bottom 6 pick, I'd say. I think McMorrow still has his percentage is still pretty high to at least make the playoffs. And then Big Brain, I mean, they're obviously going to be in the top 6 as well. So it's those are too late first. I mean, I don't even think talking about he doesn't know anybody in the 2023 class. I don't think he knows anybody in the 22 class. And he's not going to get his quarterback, I don't think. I mean, Mac Jones, he dropped. I got him with, I guess, the first pick of the 2nd round. So maybe he can get somebody there, but I don't think this quarterback class is strong enough to really be reliable at that position. So he's going to be looking at some type of skill position guy, and then hope that, one of these 2023 firsts can turn into the franchise quarterback, but I don't know why he was ever so eager to trade Russ either. I mean, we're seeing guys that are like 40 seems to be like the new like age for quarterback, and Russell Wilson's not 40. I mean, he's what? He's 32. So like, there's a good chance that there's 8 more years left of Russ. And Pete thought that that was like the first person he had to trade. I don't know.
It's almost like he traded all his assets to get a quarterback that's never going to play again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sinking any value. And I think he ended up trading pretty good amount of value for Deshaun originally.
He did do it after the allegations were out.
Yeah, that whole process.
It's like the middle of the summer.
Yeah. Like,
it wasn't even like there was news that there was any clarity on the situation at all. And he was like, I gotta pull the trigger on this.
I was at a point because he got it from me, and I was at a point where I was like, if I can get any type of value, like I'm not gonna let somebody rip me off and trade me like a 3rd rounder. If I can get any type of decent trade, even if it comes back to bite me in the ass, I'd rather just get it out of the way now. And so I'm looking at it, right? It was, he traded away Michael Thomas, Joe Mixon, and Juju for Amari Cooper, Deshaun Watson, and Irv Smith. and I remember he was like, I gotta get Irv. Because I didn't want to trade him because I really liked Irv as a prospect. He's like, no, Irv has to be part of this deal. Like, I gotta get Irv.
hey, we gotta be easy on Pete. We gotta be easy on Pete. That was been dark past. Everyone's got some bad.
He's in it for the long haul.
Yeah,
He's building around Deshaun Watson, Juju. He got Curtis Samuel. What did he trade?
Has Curtis Samuel played a snap of football this season?
Curtis Samuel has played 2 games. He has 4.7 fantasy points. He's got 4 receptions for 19 yards. So he's got a solid base now. His whole thing was trying to get rid of running backs because he's in a rebuilding stage. Held on to Montgomery. So he's just adding another year onto him. So he'll be 25 next year. Always good to just kind of squeeze out a little bit of value on your own team before trading him when you don't need it. So I don't know. We can kind of move on from Pete, I guess. George, I don't know if you have any comments on Pete's actions in the past week. I don't know if you have any more insight into exactly what he did to you at the deadline. I mean, we had in our group chat, he made a promise to me to give me an opportunity at the very least to top whatever he was giving up Mixon for. Never heard from him. I actually reached out to him and Simcoe in a group chat saying, I think we have a 3-team trade here. About 2 minutes later, Simcoe sends me a screenshot of a text from Pete that says, forget Kieran, I'm ready to do this deal. So Pete squeezed me out immediately after saying that he'd give me a chance to at least match any offers. And he's like obsessed with like, well, what have you offered? It doesn't really matter because there's no genuine answer that you can kind of give in that position, right? I mean, it's just like the point that I made to him was that if he tells me, hey, Big Brain is only giving up this, then I might get desperate and I might say, okay, well, you know what? I'm willing to pay more just to make sure that Big Brain doesn't get him. Let me up the offer. And then at the very least, he can hear that offer, run it back to Big Brain, at least get a little bit more value out of them. I don't know. I thought he went to business school. It seems like he's kind of going down that path, but he has no clue how to negotiate. He gets so nervous now. I think he's just so traumatized from past trades that he's almost like scared to get burnt again. So I think that's kind of what goes into it. But I don't know. We could kind of move on from Pete. He's having a bad enough week, just looking like a bozo. I don't know. I mean, we got Bowen on. He had some issues with some stuff that George was saying about him on the pod a couple weeks ago. I don't know, Zach. You wanna address that?
Yeah, I mean, I do understand from an outsider's perspective. If you don't really know the background, I've been playing fantasy football with a lot of these people, like Simcoe, who he did probably in the long run get taken advantage of in a trade or two by me. And I've been playing with him for I don't know, KB, what's the number on that? Like over a decade
at least. We're
like,
there.
I know he knows what he's doing, so like, you can't feel bad. The DK trade for Baker, I don't. Do we still say Hussey redacted? Is he still in the league?
No, he's still in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think he's checked the chat.
He had sent me the offer originally with a first attached to DK. And we never spoke about it beforehand. So it just kind of fell in my lap. So I don't think I can be held accountable for that one. And then, I think just going back to kind of what you said about, I've kind of taken advantage of owners and stuff like that along the way in this league. I kind of disagree with it. A lot of it kind of fell in my lap, just kind of was there. And I don't know. It was a long time ago. It's okay. It's not a big gripe, but just to kind of clear my name a little bit with you, if I could at all. But I don't want to take too much time up on the show with it. So that's all
I have no idea what just happened. Did you bring him onto the show so he could like half say that he was like 3/4 upset about something that I said about him? I don't even actually even know what. I don't even know what you just.
No.
What did you just say? Did you say?
He's talking about when you said that he takes advantage of teams with some of the trades that he's made.
That's what he does. Why is that a bit? You don't got to come in. You don't have to defend yourself for that.
I don't know. You don't know anything about fantasy. I don't know. I think
you have to defend yourself for that. I know right when Kieran hit me up about this league and told me we were drafted in 20 minutes, and I asked him if we could move it a day, and he said absolutely not. We draft in 15 minutes. I said these guys have put this league to they were playing in Dynasty in fucking the Dirty Ham League. They kind of learned the ropes. They got everything. They figured it out, and they were like, "All right, now we need some pawns of our own to take advantage of." So they whipped up the Dynasty League. And started ripping people off. You guys cooked this up in a lab and got straight to work. And you were like, you guys didn't understand, like draft picks, the most valuable thing you can have. These draft picks are worthless. Give them all to me. You're fucking traded, wheeling and dealing. You're going back and forth with each other. I don't fault you guys for that.
I resent that claim. I think that we've built a very strong league.
Yes.
I think we have very different I think we have a very diverse group of minds here. I think we have McMorrow, who went with the very win now strategy. Big Brain went with the Aaron Rodgers strategy, which is draft Aaron Rodgers and put up big regular season numbers and do nothing to note. Then you had more dynasty minded people, like I think the three teams on this call that are being represented. And then you get people that like Simcoe, who are just floating around. They don't really have much of a plan. Him and Pete, they're like two peas in a pod kind of. It's almost perfect that it's almost perfect that they're the rivalry because
that's such a rivalry. That's tough, dude. Simcoe doesn't deserve that.
Simcoe, he went all in on this year, and then he Mr. Limited got 5.2 points. It's all right. He maybe came a little bit too soon. We don't have to pull up Simcoe's trade history.
No,
we don't have to do it. Everybody knows about the Matt Stafford trade. People forget that he traded me Mike Evans in a first for DeAndre Hopkins. Many people are saying that I killed him on that trade. Not me, though. I thought it was even. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad that we could bury the hatchet here between Bowen and George. I hope that moving forward, I wish we had a bountiful trade market.
You got deep. He's trying to write off the fact
that's the thing I'll say about Bowen is that maybe these trades do fall into his lap, but they only fall into his lap. I don't get these trades. Nobody offered me DK for Derek Carr.
I'll say this: I do poke. I poke around a lot. I'm always checking value, I guess you could say. But I can't be held accountable for Baker for DK. That's not on me. That's not on me.
Sometimes you just got to charge it to the game. George, you got anything you want to cover?
Yeah, can we do my trade?
Which one?
Antonio Gibson.
Yeah, I actually missed that one. I didn't realize until Bowen texted me after. After the deadline, it was like this.
It was like the morning after, right, or like something like that. Yeah, you didn't.
I guess I must have just missed it, and then because I was talking in the group chat, I just didn't see it. you got Antonio Gibson. There's no denying that. You paid a price. Can't deny that. I won't make any comments on whether it was a bit too much. Maybe a little, a little pricey. What are your comments on your trade?
I told Joe we're going for it. I told Joe. I texted Joe. I called him on the phone. Me and Joe were good friends, so I called him on the phone. I said, "You want to win this thing?" And he said, "Let's go win this thing." I said, "All right, let's do it." And so I got on the phone with every manager. I tried to trade Bowen. It's literally impossible. I can only actually get it through 2 sentences of trades with Zach Bowen before I want to blow my brains out. So I just kind of every once in a while I'll check on a trade with him. He'll say something like literally outrageous, and then I'll be like, "Okay, whatever." We were in talks with Patterson. I really actually was going to come get Patterson if that
would have been really
hadn't
interesting.
come-
That would have been
hadn't
really
come out.
interesting.
Sounds
What would
like
the price have
limited.
been on that?
You might have missed your chance.
What would the price tag be on Patterson if that was? What were the talks?
I wanted my first back.
That would have been.
I think George was
That'd have been
considering
good.
it.
I was percolating it in my brain. But they told me he had a mid-high ankle sprain. I don't know how many parts of the ankle there are, so I don't know how he has that. He's got probably 2 things going on there. But so I woke up in the morning, so I hit everybody up. I tried to get AJ Dillon. You weren't trading AJ Dillon. No one knows why. So I couldn't get him. I tried trading with Little Bowen. That's even worse, I think. I tried trading with this is how disgusting. This is how badly I wanted a fucking running back. I went back to the rat. Went back to that rat Pete, and I said, "Give me Dave Montgomery." I don't even think he answered me. And then right before the deadline happened, like literally, there's quite literally 24 seconds left in the game, and the 49ers are about to take a knee. I just said, "Give me Gibson," and he said 4 first. I said 3, and we got the deal done, and now we have a chance to go after this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in your sense, you're going for it, obviously, and like you traded 3 first, but like Gibson like instantly becomes your best like running back, like dynasty wise, like instantly. So I don't know. You paid the I mean, that's kind of what it is to get a high end running back like that. And I believe in Gibson. I've always been a big Gibson guy. So I think the price is the price. And your team has scored the most points this year, like without a running back. So now, not to say Damian. Damian's been fantastic, and Darrell Williams is just crazy. But I don't know. It's your team is very intimidating with a third running back that can like actually be counted on to play. I mean, it's scary.
Kieran, how about that text to me going, we need a Patrick Mahomes, Darrell Williams touchdown, and then 45 minutes later, he throws the most ridiculous.
Yeah, because George and I we're both like, obviously George wants to beat Big Brain for his own win, and then I need Big Brain to lose to move up in the standings. And I'm like, I literally said to George, I think my text was like legit like Mahomes and Darrell Williams passing touchdown with like the eye emojis, and then all of a sudden Darrell Williams is like mossing a guy.
That catch was incredible, dude. That catch was nuts.
It was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was huge. Got me in the first
Big
place.
Brain. Very tough
Brain,
for Big
like
Brain.
Big Brain not having first this the season's kind of crazy. I mean,
I hate seeing that. That's brutal.
I'm only a 1.38 points ahead of them for points for, so I feel like there's a chance this might be a short-lived stay at the top. But hey, I made it into the 1,200 points club. 3 of us were proud members, I'd say. McMorrow is on his way out, probably. He can enjoy his stay in this elite company. I don't think he'll be around too much longer, as he drops with all these injuries, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, George, what else you got?
Those are on my, that's all I had. That's really all I had.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe you should have listened to my expert opinion on Cordarrelle Patterson. There's a chance he plays this week, tomorrow. He was a limited participant this week in practice. Even if he doesn't play this week, He's got that long rest. I think it would have been worth the first, but your loss. Enjoy Antonio Gibson. JD McKissick, he's coming. He's taking his job. It's all right. It's all right, George. I understand. He's a running back.
I'm not even a big. The funny thing is, I'm not even a big Antonio Gibson fan. I don't think he's that good. But I just could not a serious team like Cooper Kupp is having probably the best season by receiver ever. I just thought it would be not practice and not at least give our team a chance.
Yeah, no.
And the Cordell, the Patterson situation was just like paying a first for a 1-year rental seemed pricey to me. And what I should have listened to you on was I should have come and got Kareem Hunt. That's what I should have done.
Yeah. I think that would have been a good addition. But that would have made you guys like horrifying if you guys got both. Is that what you're saying? You should have asked for both.
No, I'm talking about this summer when we were doing our back and forth.
When I was texting you like every day, telling you to trade for Kareem Hunt, and you laughed me off. Is that what you're talking about?
And then I told Igor because he was like, "I'll trade you Kareem Hunt." I was like, "That ship is sailed. I cannot. I make a trade for him in this league. I'm fucking dead meat."
Especially you paid like some crazy price. Like I think I would have just like nuked the league. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of all I got. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of be, the middleman for this sit down between George and Bowen. Talk about
Bowen ran
slanderous claims that George made about him.
Bowen ran when the lights came on. The lights came on and he ran.
Stop it.
He fucking curled it out. He curled it out. I'm sure whenever he texted you, Kieran was way
No.
It
was honestly like 3 weeks ago.
No, it was like once the episode dropped, it was almost like immediately. I just had a call on the phone. He's like, "Yo, like what the fuck? Like you could have had my back a little bit more." And he was pissed. He's like, "Let me come on the show right now. Like I have to come on." I was like, "All right, like, relax, okay. Count to 10. We got the power ranking show. We can't have a guest on." So that's how we ended up here. So yeah, it's interesting. Maybe many are saying that he ran when the lights came on. I don't think so. I think it was totally rational. I think maybe he just counted to 10 and then he decided it wasn't worth going to war for.
Bro, it was like a 3-week cool down, bro. It was a 3-week cool down. I mean, I got iced. I'll say it. I got iced. I had way too long to think about it. Realized I was maybe being a little bit, It is what it is. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it.
There's no rankings today? This is just there's no rankings today?
No. We'll do the rankings next week.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I could
The 6 spot for me last week was kind of tough. That one. I
know, but I said
it's okay. I get
do
it. I'm third in my division. I can't be much higher than what I was, so I can't get out of that 3rd spot in the division, bro.
I know it hurt me to
me.
put you there, but it was like when I'm looking at the other stuff, you obviously got me and George. We were 2 teams that weren't division leaders, but we were just like both like hot teams. So that's gonna go above that, and then you got 3 division leaders as well. It hurt
my
to do that
team's
to
been
my boy,
underwhelming.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I had to give Mikey his time in the sun. I can't wait to just shoot him down the power rankings next week.
That was almost diabolical to give him the 1 spot. That was almost fucked up. You should have
Well,
put
I was kind of playing the SEC team, right? So I was playing Mikey. So I put him first. Now I have a win over a top ranked team. So now I've beaten the Zits, I've beaten McMorrow, and I've beaten Mikey. Those are 3 teams that are all ranked in the top 1 or 2, and I beat them. So my resume is insane. So when the committee takes a look around, playoff time, I think I'll be in a good spot. That is something I do. I want to bring in like a team of like 6 accountants that we know and have them serve as our playoff committee. And then we won't go by wins, losses, or points for at all. It's all just going to be one algorithm where they just decide the best 6 teams, and that's just who goes at it. And then we'll sell some sponsorships for each game, make it like a little bowl game. That's part of like the 5 to 10 year plan. Right now we're just feeling things out. We're still trying to fill the league with 12 people that aren't morons. That's something that we'll work on. But I mean, I'm looking forward to this next week's power rankings. I think there's going to be some additional movement. I think that your team can end up a little bit higher. It would be interesting to see. Maybe you can take this division away, but I don't know. Jalot too. He keeps sticking around. His team's like a cockroach.
Jalot's team is, I don't know. Good for Jalot. It's got a chance.
That's the team that backdoored its way into the 3rd seed last year too, wasn't it?
They could just do it. They got Dak and CD, so it's like if Dak and CD just go off, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. It's a good little stack to have. They'll be in the mix. They're always in the mix.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I was bringing up to George. So I noticed. So in Dirtyham, right, we do for division lead or for division tiebreaker. It's the cumulative score of the 2 head-to-head matchups. I think like the winter meetings, I think that's something I'm going to bring up. I think that would be a decent way for division. I think the fact that division that wins only matter in division right now anyways, I think that making it more about the head-to-head matchup in the division instead of overall points for, just for the division seeding, I think it would be interesting. I think it's something we can
that could be chaotic too. That could be very chaotic.
Yeah, because then like points for would still handle seeding, it would still handle wild card, but I think kind of distinguishing the wild card from the division race is kind of an interesting, idea. And then, it makes those division matchups matter even more, right? Because
how long did you have to
shit out of your divisional opponents? Then it's way more important. What's that, George?
How long did you have to comb through the Constitution to find that piece?
No, it got brought up.
Subsection A, part 3 of the Constitution.
I still gotta get something just to put on the website, just to have like a definitive list of rules, I guess. But
and you weren't in that league when I mean, it doesn't seem as crazy now that I've been in multiple dynasty leagues, and you do need something. You do need some type of, like you're saying, some type of rules. But when we first joined that league, I was struck by the fact that he said we have a league constitution, and I opened that bitch up thinking it would just be like a little like Word doc,
like the 10 Commandments or something. Yeah.
With some rule. No, that bitch had an appendix.
Yeah, it had articles. It was like Article 1, Section A, and
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that Dirtyham league. I'm still in it, but it might be slow for the Dirtyham league. Maybe soon. I don't know. It's
people are just I think that our league just took everything by storm, and we got a long list of people trying to get in. I mean, Baron and Kyle, they've been begging for like 2 years now, trying to get a spot. Maybe they'll have a chance. But
you got him in the friendly dynasty, just getting him ready for the.
Right, George is talking about. George is talking about.
I'm like a
like these like master plans where he's clearly trying to showcase his friends to get extra spots in our league.
Dude, I've never forgot about a league faster than that fucking.
Dude, it's like I'll be sitting here, right? Because I work on Sundays and I'll get like a sleeper notification. It'll just be Patrick Mahomes 40-yard pass. I'm like, why the hell am I getting alerts for Patrick Mahomes? It's all because of the fucking friendly dynasty. There's a bunch of players I don't really follow, but no, it is very wholesome, and it is. It's almost like it's become like the new farm system for friends who gamble. We'll call somebody up from there. But I don't know. I mean, hey, if there do happen to be open spots at the end of the season, I did like the FanDuel. I like the FanDuel contest we had going last year. I thought that was a good idea, but I don't know. I feel like Baron and Kyle, they've kind of waited. They've earned their due, and they might be they might just be next on the list. So we'll see. But I think a certain somebody will come crawling back. He's an addict.
So okay, yeah.
And but I'm not afraid to say it because I know he doesn't watch the show. And Slacky, go. It'll be nice. We'll give him like a nice severance package. We'll let him. Maybe we'll let him keep a pick or something. Give him the remainder of his fab on the way out the door. He's out. He's out of here. It's no hard feelings. He just doesn't. I mean, he doesn't even check the app, and then when he does, he's like 5 days behind. It'll be like Friday, and he'll be like talking about the player that went off the prior Sunday, and
Doug,
It's
and
why
Taki's
he-
team's the worst. It can just hang like 150 on you like any given week, and it's just like it's the worst team.
He'll do
bro.
it, and then he'll
It's the
drop in
worst.
and be like 5-5 bitches, and then he won't even be around to see the response.
It's wild.
But yeah, I mean that's all I got for this week. We had to sit down. I think before this episode, I'll put in a little statement, a little State of the Union for the league. But I'm glad that we could kind of settle things between you two. We addressed the Pete situation. We addressed Pete just being a dingus with his job within the league, with his job as a general manager. But he's figuring it out. He's a mud guy. He likes coming up from the mud. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how he scouts out the 2023 draft class.
Wait, let me ask you this: how many of those picks do you think he actually makes? 2, maybe? Like he's gonna trade them all for like one player. Like
no, I actually, going off of the wording of your question, I think he'll literally make 2, and then he'll just like clock out for like the remainder because he'll just like forget. So just sleep until noon or something, and then the clock will just pass and he'll miss his pick. So that's kind of how I take your question. But yeah, I think in that same vein that you were kind of going with, he'll 100% see like, oh, Gibson went for 3 firsts, and then he'll trade 4 firsts for Gibson next year or something. And I don't know. I'm excited to see. I mean, he's got 2 firsts in each of the next. Actually, he's got 3 firsts in 2023. So yeah, I mean, he did a decent job for getting those picks back. He's going with the Sean Fitz method that we have yet to see if it works or not. The team 3 method, right? Yeah, well, that's what we'll call it. But yeah, we covered Pete. We covered all of his weekly hijinks. He said he claims that he has a blog coming for this week. He's gonna write one, at least one every week, maybe 2 every week until the suspension's lifted. So we hope to have him back soon. We hope he gets in the right headspace to follow up on his commitments. R.I.P. Dolph.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dolph. Oh, that's what that. Hold on.
Yeah, and I guess we'll end it with that. George,
hold on 1 second.
You got a tribute for us? Yeah, play us out.
You guys hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love this guy. R.I.P. Dolph. His own city, man, getting cookies.
Fucked up.
I know.
Fucked up.
We need to have a post show too, just so you guys know.
I was thinking maybe that's something Pete could also do. It was like a post show. That could be a segment. That would
He doesn't even know what a segment is. How is he going to do a fucking post show? He couldn't figure out how to record a 3-minute segment. He's going to do a post show? You're going to give him a whole post show to do? Fuck no.
I think it would be great. I think I would love to see his attempt. All right, I'll let Dolph play us out. Maybe I'll find a way to edit the music in without getting us removed from YouTube. All right, we got George, 2 pins. We got Zach Bowen, owner of the Zits. We got Lex Lumpkin. We'll be back next week without Pete. Suspension keeps going. He's just another power ranking. But we'll end it there. All right, I'll stop the recording. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys want to do? Should we rip some packs? I got a box here. Let's rip some packs.
What are you ripping?
We're ripping Panini Absolute.
Nice.
My favorite. It's my favorite. All right, we're gonna open it up. We'll do 3 packs. That's what we'll do. I won't take up all the time. There's 8 packs in here. All right. No, you know
So
what?
how are you gonna
Them all
open these
out.
cards? You're gonna like point them towards the camera and then like
Yeah, I think I'll just go like a makeup tutorial, like just like
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, hold on. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go this one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I
I'm
like
gonna
that one.
go. Let's see. I'm gonna try and fill the fat packs. That feels like there's a good one in there.
Yeah, that's a strong one.
No, we're gonna go these 3 middle. All right,
Yeah, there you go.
we're going. Going these.
Now we get an elite card. Are we splitting this here? If you get a Justin Herbert rookie card, I need that.
I'll let you guys like carry it around for a week, like the Stanley Cup or something. All right. We're opening it up. All right, we'll start at the top. All right, we got Carlos Boogie Basham, rookie. Oh, the people in the league are gonna like this one. We got a Mac Jones. Mac
Wow.
Jones.
Rookie card. Let's go.
Good
Look at
hit.
that. Look at
Good
that. We'll
hit.
put that on the good pile.
Yeah.
All right. We got Kylan Hill.
Yep.
Oh, this is a Mikey Bowen card. Diami Brown. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a valuable rookie. We'll sleeve that one up.
Wide receiver 2 on the Redskins.
Yep. All right, we got a DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm in football.
DeAndre Hopkins red zone.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Jesus,
neat little
sorry.
card. All right, then we're out of the cool ones. We got CeeDee Lamb.
Nice.
Is that
Oh, we
CD
got my
rookie
son.
card?
We got my son, DeAndre Swift.
Nice.
There we go. Alvin Kamara. Look at that. We got a little Jalop pack there. A little Jalop pack with CeeDee Lamb. All right, here we go. Second pack. Oh, this feels like a good one. We got a kid
This is
reporter
just
in this
pure
one.
entertainment. This is just raw entertainment.
Hey, when he hits the big one, it's over, bro. When he hits the
All
big
right.
one, it's over.
All right, we got Trey McKitty. Trey
Yeah.
McKitty, rookie. Oh, Bowen, this one's for you. Kenneth Gainwell.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that rookie card.
Everyone.
All right, we got a Sage Surratt.
Nice.
Oh, here's a good one. Look at that. Derrick Henry, stargazing. Shout out McMorrow.
Yep.
All right, then we got a couple bozos. We got Andy Dalton. We got Jimmy G. Oh, we got a Christian McCaffrey, George, your boy.
Okay. All right.
And then my former son, Boo Boo Schuster. All right, let's go. Last pack. Here we go. This is the big one. All right, we got a kid report. We got a good card in here. I can feel it. All right. Quiddy Pay.
Got it. That's the one.
Here we go. Justin Fields. Trayvon Moorick. Oh, we got a good pull here. Rookie card.
Okay.
By Storm. Trey Lance.
Yeah,
look at that.
Oh,
All right, then we're on the Bozos. We got Philip Lindsay. Oh, we got your son, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, Cry Baby. Cam Newton. All right. Good polls. We'll send those out. All right.